joined by her parents, Sarah and Amy, his sister, Sam. After graduation, she will go to the University of New Hampshire to study business. Her favorite lacrosse memory is team pasta parties. Your next senior is number 26, Paige Winters. Paige is joined by her parents, Tina and Ben, and brother Jack. After graduation, she will attend UNH, majoring in biomedical sciences and nutrition, while also playing club lacrosse. Her favorite memory is late night bus rides with the team. Your next senior is number 25, Emma Hurd. Emma is joined by mom Heather, dad John, and brother John. After graduation, Emma will be attending College of the Holy Cross, majoring in biology and economics on a pre-med track with the goal of becoming a dermatologist. She will also hope to play club lacrosse at Holy Cross. Her favorite memory is the team bonding Pilates. Your final senior is number 4, Mia Brissett.
Here I go again, my, how can I resist you? Mamma mia, does it show again?
Mia is joined by mom Chrissy, dad Chris, sister Anna. After graduation, she plans to attend Tufts University studying biopsychology, while also hoping to play club lacrosse. Her favorite memory is Team Olympics, Team Ireland Forever, and how committed this team is to each other. Congratulations to all of our seniors. We're proud of what you accomplished and always know that you have a home at Goffstown High School.
She's on the chair that I was sitting on.
Oh, I don't think she's going to the game. She's after her.
She needs 8, right? Yeah, that would be nice. You know what you can do though, if it's an assist? TV. We're ready to go live in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Goffstown High School, where we have the Goffstown Grizzly girls matching up with the Hanover Bears for a playoff seeding game. End of the season, last game of the season here for the Grizzlies, who stand to have a home playoff game, regardless of what happens with the record today. But the Hanover Bears come in, unfortunately, after a loss yesterday. A lot of travel over the past 2 days from Merrimack, and they're looking to see if they can improve their seeding measure. Draw up. Ball out. And Mia Brissett with the draw control. Sphere call there. Ball out of bounds. Ball to the Grizzlies. Mia up to Trinity Lunn. Trinity Lunn looking for some space. Inside to Ella Coletti. Grizzlies looking to set up here into their offense. Grizzlies coming off of a loss up at Kennett High School, along to our trip up to the North Country, where they found themselves on the bad end of that game, unfortunately. A little bit of a loss, but looking to recover here today. You can see already that have shown some patience here with the ball. Sydney Lavoie setting up the drive. Just checked. Good back check there by the Bears. Nice drive by Sydney Lavoie, our natural lefty there. Hanover with the ball. Hanover looking to clear. And to any of the Hanover parents at home here, I do have a roster that they did give to me. I do apologize always ahead of time if I butcher your daughter's name. It's never intentional. We just do our best to try to look up and down from the field to the names as we go. Up, a little bit of an overthrow here. And Hanover recovers. Good recovery there. Pushed up to number 7. Down low. A little bit of an overthrow. Does that stay in? That's out of bounds. All right, turnover there for the Bears and go a Grizzly ball. A little bit of an overthrow there to Emma Bird. Can she get on top of it? Little body contact there. Recovery there by Hanover. And Grizzlies being called for body contact. That's a horizontal stick there, so defensive-wise, they have to kind of keep that stick between 10 and 2. They don't want anything horizontal into anybody's waist. Or good feed inside. Goal for Hanover. Number 2 to number 8. Casey Wilkinson to Maeve Bradley. Gets the Bears right up on the board. Number 2 assisted. Okay. All right, and the Bears find themselves up early here. 9:49 in the first quarter. After 2 long trips here, that's how they want to be able to get out of the gate. And Bears won that draw. Hold call. And Bears looking to push the ball up the field. Ball pushed down the side. Ball moved through X. Looking for those back cutters. And Grizzlies having trouble getting the ball off the turf here. Nice save there by Yami Martinez. See, Goffstown's getting the ball on the ground here. They need to see if they can get it in their possession, though. Ella Coletti pressed out. Good. Mae Bradley had the ball there. Push the ball to X. Backdoor cutter. Shot. The official, I apologize, I did not see the hand signal. She is just pointing in the Goffstown Grizzlies direction, so it will be white ball. Apologize, I don't have the call on the play. Self-start for the Grizzlies. See if they can have a successful clear getting the ball out here. Jenna Shannon with the ball. Good speed there by number 13. Great speed there by number 13, Cassidy Lohman. Made up 10 yards pretty quickly. Sydney Lavoie with the ball. Again, all the hustle there on those back checks. Great job, again, by Cassidy Lohman. All right, so we have a stoppage in play here. Okay, so we have a check. We have a 8:03. 6:03 will be the release on the penalty. 6:03. And so Grizzlies find themselves a girl down here. A little bit of a deficit here in the first quarter, giving a little bit of momentum here to the Bears. And give a lot of credit there to Cassidy Lohman. You have somebody that sprints up the field like that. She's showing her team that they want to come out here gunning. Number 7 there with the ball. That's Iris Chestnut. Okay, we have a stoppage of play. And because of the girl down, Grizzlies lost track of how many they had to keep back. So Grizzlies were offside. So that'll put us almost a 2-girl advantage for Red, because the girl has to go behind on the play. And Hanover here definitely looking for cutters. Any open cutters, they're going to feed that middle. Good peel off there. Shot and goal. It's number 1, Joya Collins. Joya Collins gives the Bears a 2-goal advantage here with 7:10 left here in the first quarter. So we do have some milestone watches here. It is senior night here for the Grizzlies. Hanover definitely trying to make a statement here. They've had a long week, a lot of travel. They want to try to increase their seeding position for the playoffs. Mia Brissett pops it out. And draw control here by the Bears. Number 13 again, Cassidy Lohman, looking to drive the middle. Good collapse by the Grizzlies. And Hanover looking to set up in their offense. Ball pushed down the side, pushed down through X. Right on the corner. And a little bit of a scrum. And empty call. So for those at home who are wondering what an empty is, so the girl has to have the ball either touching the front of the stick or in possession of the ball before it can be checked. So as explained to me by one of our lovely New Hampshire referees. All right, ball pushed up top. Again, Hanover looking to be able to push inside. Trying to find a lane. Good patience here by the Bears. Good ball control. Nice stick there by Emma Bird, able to dislodge it, but Hanover able to pick it up. Look backside, shooting space will be called there. So again, for those at home wondering what shooting space is that the shooter has to have a clear lane to goal, and if somebody blocks it without a stick length away, it's called shooting space. It's almost like a free throw in basketball. Nice save there by Yami Martinez. Way to get a foot on that ball, and ground ball there by Ella Coletti. Ella Coletti, that's a milestone for her. That is her 200th ground ball. Congratulations to Ella Coletti. Next stoppage of play here, we'll be able to announce that for her. Trinity Lund bringing the ball up. Good successful clear here for the Grizzlies. Let's see if they settle in here, just try to get some general offense going. Be able to push that ball down. Ball out to Sydney Lavoie. Hanover pressing out to the 12 line there. Good meter. Go out. Trinity Lund to Sydney Lavoie. And goal. Nice job. Good two-man game there, finding the cutter. Sydney Lavoie from Trinity Lund. Nice job there by the Grizzlies, trying to take advantage of a little bit of an isolation play. Sidney Lavoie doing a nice undercut, being able to catch that on the run, put it right by the goalie.
Goffstown goal scored by number 0, Sidney Lavoie. And congratulations to Ella Coletti on reaching her 200th career ground ball.
All right, again, congratulations to Ella Coletti on that 200th ground ball. She's trying to go for 201 and just missed. Bears win that draw control. Seeing if they can push right here on the fast break, unsettled play. Number 2 there, that's Casey Wilkinson. Pushes the ball through X. Cutter up front. Jenna Shannon with the cost turnover. Nice job. And the ground ball. See if she can get up the field here. Nice pursuit by the Bears. Every time they've chased somebody down the field here, they have put it on full throttle and kicked in another gear. Just making sure that it's not easy on the Grizzlies to clear that ball. Jenna Shannon puts the ball through X. Stella Enman with the ball at X. Ball over to Sidney Lavoie. Sidney Lavoie trying to see if she can find a lane. Ball out to Ella Coletti. Goffstown offense usually will start to cycle here through the top, see if they can isolate. Sidney Lavoie trying to get one-on-one here. No sphere call there. Gus felt that was a clean check there. Paige Winters with the ball on the elbow. Seeing if she can drive to the middle. Good pressure defense here by Hanover. Similar situation for the Grizzly in the Kennett game. A lot of pressure defense. Getting the Grizzlies to be a little bit off on their passing game, but here we have a man defense, it looks like here by that. Paige comes around, nice job, rolls the cage and scores. Paige Winters, unassisted, rolls that corner, just hit goal line extended and tucked that right up in the top corner. Nice job, great goal. That evens things up here, 2-2. Your Grizzlies just tied the game here with 3:07 in the first quarter. Back to the draw circle.
Goffstown goal scored by number 28, Paige Winters.
Nice job for the senior, racking up a goal on her senior night. Nice job. Always nice to see seniors be able to get something on their memorable night. Ball scored it up. Ball really shot out to the side and scooped up there by Maeve Bradley. Maeve Bradley with a couple draw controls here now, ensuring the Bears get some early possessions. 2:57 left to go here in the first quarter. Bears looking to see if they can stop the Grizzlies' momentum here. All right, Hanover, pretty disciplined offense here. They hit X and all of a sudden cutters start moving. So people are definitely on the move, knowing their assignments. Good discipline here by the Bears. A little miscommunication there. There's 3 people there. There was tripled. Player was tripled. Overthrow, out of bounds. Nice job. Turnover there. McKenna Fisher on that stick. Nice job with the cause turnover to get that overthrow. Ball pushed up. Finds Jenna Shannon. Ball pushed to the middle there. Paige Winters up to Trinity Lunn. Trinity Lunn down to Lily Connor. Grizzlies trying to set up in their offense. Lily Connor seeing if she can turn that corner. Turns inside. Tucks it. Nice shot. Just wide of the cage. Lily Connor there with a shot just past the goal. Nice inside roll, inside take. Grizzlies setting up top, seeing if they can get the ball around. Usually at this point, everybody gets touched, trying to get everybody comfortable with the ball again. Looks like coach from the Grizzlies calling out a specific play here. See if they can get an ISO for Sydney Lavoie. Flipped over to Paige Winters. A little two-man game. Paige Winters, bounce goal. Seniors feeling it here on senior night. Nice bounce shot. Puts it right by the goalie. That puts your goalies on a 3-goal run here, up 3-2. Good work here for the Grizzlies, especially with the Bears controlling the draws right now, being able to get a lot of possession time. And Grizzlies coming back down, making sure that they're making the most out of their possessions. All right, Mia Brissett squirts it out. All right, common theme here for the Bears. They're squirting it as far out as they can. And then Maeve Bradley again with another draw control. Just off the top of my head, that's 3. Mishandle there by the Bears. And out of bounds, Sydney Lavoie picks it up to Trinity Lunn. Good stick there by the Bears to cause a potential turnover. Grizzlies got to throw that ball nice and tight there, see if they can get that through. Cassidy Lohman. Check from behind, nice job. Jenna Shannon on the ground ball. I missed who checked that. Did you see who checked that for the Grizzlies? I missed. Ball pushed up the field, unfortunately mishandle. And turnover there for the Grizzlies. And Hanover ball here just before the half. All right, a little scramble there at the end of the half there. You can tell both teams really want this. Grizzlies want to go out on a positive note, looking to see if they can maintain that grip on their home possession for a playoff game. And then also Hanover being the road warriors that they are this year after looking at their schedule, especially these past 2 days at Merrimack yesterday and here in Goffstown. They find themselves down by 1. Grizzlies up 3-2. We're going to step away for just a moment, and we will be right back. All right, welcome back, everybody that's watching from home. I know you're enjoying your nice, warm living room or computer screen while we're here in the rain today, but we thank all the fans and families that came out today to celebrate our seniors. It's much appreciated, all the support that you guys have given us over the years. All right, Mia Brissett and Cassidy Lohman back out in the draw circle, scored it out, picked up by number 17. That's Claire Higgins. Claire Higgins bringing the ball down into the zone. Push to number 2. Number 2, Casey Wilkinson. Hanover, again, has shown really good ball control. Just a couple unforced turnovers. Has given up a couple possessions here, but otherwise they've been able to move the ball around the perimeter pretty well. Cutters, double cutters. And you see this on TV too. So Goffstown plays a particular zone defense, and so it puts people in certain places, allow them to pressure the ball. That's why it looks like some girls are open very clearly in the middle. However, it's supposed to play into a certain rotational plan, and the Grizzlies have executed it really well ever since they've instituted it. So Hanover here getting the ball into hands of the speedster that we saw earlier. Good feed inside to number 16. Shot. And an unlucky knuckleball of a shot. So that was number 13 to number 16. Yeah, so Cassidy Lohman to Lexi Fox. Lexi Fox with the goal. All right, so unlucky there for Yemi Martinez. All right, Grizzlies got to figure out some draw control here to be able to get themselves some possessions. They find themselves now tied 3-3. No call. And there we go. Sydney Lavoie with the draw control. Good scrap and battle there. Pushed there by the Grizzlies. Ella Coletti with that ground ball. Ball pushed up to Sydney Lavoie. Again, second quarter here. Grizzlies have flip-flopped the field. So shooting on, we'll say that's the north end. Ball pushed out to senior Gabby Millis. Congratulations to Gabby. Gabby over to Estella Enman. Nice shot. Good quick shot there. Nice idea as she rolled that cage and picked up by the Bears. Ball pushed up the field. And Jenna Shannon, nice job on that ground ball. Jenna being able to push the ball up the field. Successful clear. Looking for that trail check. Bears have made a living out of that today, getting some caused turnovers. Good hustle there by number 9, Sally Gahn. Grizzlies settling into their offense. Stella Enman behind the cage. Seeing if she has skip pass there over to Sydney Lavoie. And Grizzlies trying to settle in. Good run up and down there by both teams. Sometimes the best medicine is just to get a little bit of ball control, let everybody catch their breath. Grizzlies looking to see if they can have some controlled offense here. Sydney Lavoie trying to work two-man. Sees Ella Coletti inside. Nice handle to recover that. Little contact there in the back. And popped up for the Bears. Good recovery there for the Bears. And overthrow. Thea Susi on the ground ball. Can't she get it? Nice job, Thea Susi. Way to scrap and fight. There's a call. No stoppage of play. And Thea Susi with the ground ball. Nice job being able to get the ball up and a successful clear. Good hustle back and forth from both teams. It's nice to watch a game where both teams are so invested and really want this game. Thea Susi down through X. Gets the ball out to Paige Winters. Thea Susi looks like she's going to stay for a little bit of a run here on offense. Paige Winters definitely feeling 2 goals here. Pops inside. Nice job. Way to roll that cage there. Paige Winters to Stella Enman. Great job. Stella Enman with the goal from Paige Winters. Paige Winters, a senior, racking up 3 points here already in the first half. Nice job for her. Great roll there by Stella Enman, being able to put that over the top of the goalie. You know, do justice for that first one that she had. Just missed on that first shot, and being able to put it home the second time. Great job.
Goffstown goal scored by number 9, Stella Edmonds.
Assisted by Paige Winters. All right. I'm not sure how that wasn't an empty call, but the ball wasn't even touching the Grizzlies' stick there, as we just kind of commented, but referees let that go. And Hanover ball. Hanover ball up top here. Grizzlies into their defensive set. They find themselves up 4-3. It's kind of like a boxing match. Each team takes a punch. Each one's given a punch. Good ball control here by the Bears. Not every day you get the Bears versus the Grizzlies. You have 2 Bears in one game. Good feed to the middle on the cut. Just missed that. And recovered by number 16. That's Lexi Fox. On the ground ball. Keeps possession for the Bears. Again, good ball control here shown by Hanover. Making sure that they can set up their offense. You can see pretty routinely the ball hits a certain spot, the girls are moving through with their goals to set up, trying to find those open cutters, really confuse the defense from talking. And this front to back offense there. And over the head check there, so that's in the sphere. On Emma Bird, and that will put number 2, Casey Wilkinson, to the line for an 8-meter shot. Amy Martinez lining up, and Hanover pulls out. Sometimes you don't always see somebody go to the goal, because sometimes it might not be the best angle. And smart play there. Nice job by Jenna Shannon. Good way to cut off that pass, because there was an open cutter going right through. Up to Lily Connor. Lily Connor pushing the cage. See if she takes a run. Good step. See if she looks inside. Flips it over to Trinity Lunn. Trinity Lunn comes to the left side. Pushes up to Sydney Lavoie. Goffstown Grizzlies looking like they're in their stack offense. See a stack there up top. Pushed outside to Mia Brissett. Mia Brissett setting up to see if she takes a run. Looks down. Too much power on that one. Just a little bit high for Ella Coletti out of reach. Turnover for the Grizzlies. Bears ball. Ball hits the ground. And Lily Connor with the ground ball. Over to Paige Winters. Good job in keeping hold of that. And ball pushed down through X. Trinity Lunn. Looks inside. Trinity Lunn, lefty, goal. Trinity Lunn unassisted, left-handed. Nice job driving that left-hand side of the goal. That pushes the Grizzlies up to a 2-goal lead here with 4:53 in the second quarter. Trinity Lunn unassisted. Good job here by the Grizzlies, taking what they see, taking what they get. I believe I had gotten cut off from it before. I didn't finish the thought because play had gone. So Mia Brissett is on a watch here. She is drawing in close to her 300th draw control. And there's another one to add to it. So she is 6 away. We hope that she can get that milestone here on her senior night. What a way to have a nice capstone for that senior. Mia Brissett up top. Looking inside for any cutters. Feet moving. Good defense there. Good stick work by number 8. Shot. wide, and looks like white ball. Good back up there by the Grizzlies. Paige Winters out to the side, goal line extended. Contact there by Red. That's number 12. Campbell McCorkle. Good pressure, making the Grizzlies potentially give up the ball. Great pressure there. Trinity Lund. See if she can get inside. Rolls inside, shooting space. Say, nice job rolling back to that open defender that was sitting in the 8. So that draws a shooting space call. Trinity Lund here has an opportunity. See if she can rush the cage, see if she can put this one by. Trinity Lund on an 8-meter. And a little bit of an overshot there. Couldn't tell if there was a stick check there or if maybe even the rain, just a little bit slippery. That just kind of slipped right out of there. Overthrow, turnover here, and that goes to the Bears. Number 9, Sally Gone. Gone bringing the ball up the field, pushes towards the middle, finds number 2. That's Casey Wilkinson. Hanover here trying to capitalize. The Grizzlies had a chance to go up by 3. Missed opportunity on the 8-meter there, and now the Bears have a chance to close this to a 1-goal game. Good penetration there by Casey Wilkinson. Smart to hold on to the ball and pull that out. Good tip there by Mia Brissett. Does that make it to the 30? Nope, recovered by the Bears. Maeve Bradley on that ground ball. Ball pushed through X. As we've seen Hanover do for a majority of the day here, they're just trying to find that open cutter. Good feed inside. Did they get it? And some people might say, why didn't she just turn around and shoot that? So that was actually a really smart play by Mae Bradley. If she just turns around and whips her stick around and it hits a player, then she gets a yellow card. So great heads-up play there by Mae Bradley. She realized that she didn't have a shooting lane. Good IQ play there. Good patience here by the Bears. Now looks like White's pushing out a little bit, try to put a little pressure on those feeders. Good look inside. And shot and goal. Goal by number 17, Claire Higgins. Good patience there shown by Hanover. All right, kept pushing the ball through X, kind of forcing the defenders to have to run from side to side through the 8, tiring out the defense there. Good patience there for the Bears, and it paid off. So they close the gap here to 5-4. That's 1-goal lead still for your Goffstown Grizzlies with 1:45 left here in the first half. Mia Brissett back out in the draw circle with Cassidy Lohman. Good battle all day for these guys. And Cassidy scoops up that ground ball for the draw control win. Hanover with the ball. All right, Hanover going to go back into that kind of flex offense from back to front. Shooting space call here on 33, Jenna Shannon. That's going to put the Bears on the line with the opportunity here to tie the game. Good feed inside. And from up here, official doesn't say it. No goal call there. No crease call. But that ties up the game here for the Bears. That's a goal by number 2, Casey Wilkinson. And the Bears have climbed back into this. All right. Team's back out to the draw circle. And Cassidy Lohman able to flip that to herself and push this for the Hanover Bears. They got a minute left here in the game, in the first half. See if they can try to take the lead before the half. Ball pushed through X again. That's to number 1. That's Joya Collins. Good handle, number 2. Good feed. Good cutoff there by number 4, Mia Brissett. Cause turnover. And the ground ball. See if they can push it up the field. 27 seconds left in the half. They got to get the ball up the field. 20 seconds left. They got to push. Sydney Lavoie. No call there. No. And ball out to number 4, and this should end up ending the half. Good pressure there by Hanover to ensure Goffstown didn't have a shot at that goal. And that's the period there. All right, great first half action. Again, we kind of reiterate that both of these teams are manipulating the playoff seeding with either a win or a loss. So game means a lot to both teams here. Determines home field playoff. And we're going to step away for an 8-minute halftime. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in here for the first half. We will be back in 8 minutes.
Well, I process payroll for over 600 people, and it's a never-ending job. I'm always doing something payroll related. Also, once I process the checks, that's only half of the job. I handle pay rates, hours, attendance, time clock plus management, payroll schedules, New Hampshire retirement, annuities, taxes, payroll calendars, sick bank management, dues deductions and record keeping, ESY organization, why people's direct deposit seems off. If you check in EAC, your pay stub can answer most questions for you. If not, I'm always available to assist. Well, I'm not perfect, so it's not every time, but time management is a big thing. I always plan my time ahead of time, and if I have to work extra on a night or a weekend or a holiday, I do so. How many things there are to payroll. It's never a dull moment. It's never the same thing over and over again. I'm always solving puzzles and always keeping busy. Oh my God, I love it. I know it sounds canned, but I love the people. We can have so much fun. We joke around. Everybody's so helpful. It's like one big family. It's great. The employee portal on Microsoft 365 can assist with so many questions, not just payroll, but human resource questions and technology questions. Also, please approve your time in TCP. I'd be a wonder twin. I know this is probably lost on some people, but the wonder twin powers activate. Apple pie. Baseball game. Morning jog. Duh, direct deposit. Family dinner. Waffles. Karaoke. Excel. Disco. Morty. Comedy. 6-7. SUV.
I'm Emily Van Sickle, and I am the PEG Access Education Technician. My main role is to support the education side of PEG Access, which means I'm more closely involved with helping the schools and the SAU with all of their projects as they come up, which can include Hall of Fame for the high school, or covering sporting events, to making sure we're covering all of the award shows and concerts and theater events. We want to make sure that the schools are well represented.
If you would like to learn more, email us at goffstowntv@goffstownnh.gov.
You're watching Grizzly Lacrosse.
And welcome everybody from home. Sorry on the delay. And back in third quarter action here, where the Bears coming up with the draw control and the ground ball there. That was number 7, Iris Chestnut. And Hanover seeing if they can try to push to be able to take the lead here. Halftime adjustments usually are the things that help win games. Let's see how things go here for the Bears. Going right back into that back-to-front offense. A little bit of pressure here for the Grizzlies on that feeder. Ball up top. Bears seeing if they can get a lane. And we had a delayed call. But that'll only push her out to the 12. So Cassidy Lohman had a delayed call, which would allow her to still go to cage and shoot. And she's going to drive. Looks inside. Nice job on that fake shot there. Draws in the defenders and clears the lane for another player. And over here trying to see if they can get the ball inside. Good pressure out there by McKenna Fisher. Mia Brissett sizing up her player. Hand over here looking to be able to flip sides. Finds that left to right cutter. And nice job, McKenna Fisher. Nice to have her back on the field there with that ground ball, looking to clear the ball. Hiding that stick. A little bit of horizontal stick and contact. And good ride there by the Bears. Great, even better clear there by McKenna Fisher. Good job. Pushes the ball over to Trinity Lunn. Pushed over to Paige Winters. A little bit of a mishandle. Good pressure again here by Hanover Bears. Trying to make sure the Grizzlies earn every single pass, every single ground ball. McKenna Fisher looking inside, seeing if she can test that corner. Finds herself with some space, seeing if she can get there. Inside roll lefty. Stick got down low, checked out, and recovered by the Bears. By number 8 there, Maeve Bradley, seeing if she can find some space. Good finds that trail. Being able to bring the ball up the field. Ball pushed up. Number 7, Iris Chestnut, seeing if she can fake her girl one-on-one. Pushes into the 12 and pulls out to settle. Hand over here, seeing if they can get into their offense. And ball down, push through X again. Looking for cutters. And ball's on the ground, scrum, and ball's still up, still on the ground. Who's coming up with it? And nice job getting that stick in there, number 1, Joa Collins. Keeps that possession for the Bears. Okay, we have a stoppage of the play here. We have head contact by number 3, Jenna Shannon, 33. At the 8:48 mark. So that will release at 6:48. Second yellow card here for the Grizzlies. Puts Hanover up, a girl up again, trying to find that cutter. Shot and goal. Cashing in really quickly there. Lexi Fox for the Bears. Puts them up 6-5. And the Grizzlies still find themselves a girl down all the way till 6:48. They need to be able to get the ball here, get possession. Mia Brissett back out into the draw circle against Cassidy Lohman. Cassidy doing a great job here today on that draw circle. Good stick there by Mia Brissett to cause an overthrow. And backed up there by Joa Collins. Hand over here, pushing back into the zone, showing some good control. Nice save, Yami Martinez. Pops right back out to the Bears. Good recovery. Nice save there by Yami Martinez. See if she can pull off another here. And drive and goal. Number 2, Casey Wilkinson. Hanover cashing in on the girl up opportunity here again. Grizzlies still down to 6:48. 6:48, they'll get that girl back on the field. All right, 2-goal run here by the Bears, taking advantage of the girl down situation. Both of them on girl ups situations. Cassidy Lohman been able to kind of pop that back when she sees any space. She's been able to pop that back to that spot. Nice job by the Bears pushing the ball up. Have an odd man situation. See if they push the cage or they settle in. Okay, coming up here, and 1 minute left on the penalty. Releases at 6:48. Again, they're going to find that open cutter, just keep kind of playing back and forth until they find that open cutter. It's worked so far. Good offensive set for the Bears. And don't fix it if it ain't broken. It's been working for them for a good chunk today. Good stick there by Ella Coletta. Can she get that ground ball? Come on, Ella. And there was a cover there. Good cause turnover there by Ella Coletti. Nice job. Great hustle. Earning that. Ball out to Emma Bird. See if the Grizzlies can get this cleared. Emma Bird looks across, change directions of the field. Nice job. Over to Thea Susi. Thea Susi, let's see if she can get up the field and clear the ball. Pressure now applied by Maeve Bradley. It's a very, very horizontal stick. Actually, it was pointing downward. Okay, ball pushed up. Over to Stella Enman. We had a stoppage of play there. The official, addressed one of the players. Not exactly sure. Unfortunately, hard to hear things from all the way up here in the booth. But looks like she had to just go over something with the players to make sure that everything was set up. And 6:48, we should all be all even. Trinity Lund with the ball. Seeing if she can drive inside. Shot. And hits goalie. Nice save there by number 21, Rainey Fisher. Bears seeing if they can push the ball back up the field. Good offensive drive there. Had a clean look. Nice save there by Rainey Fisher. And ball pushed up the field here. Iris Chestnut with the ball. Chase down. Thea Susi looking for that back check. Just missed. And Bears back into their settled offense. Ball pushed through to X. Looks inside real quick. Nice save there. Yami Martinez on number 17. Shot there by Claire Higgins. Yami with that big save. Big save there for the Grizzlies, and it popped out. Gabby Millis there with that ground ball. And the clear ball's put down onto the deck, and the Bears get it right back. Turnovers here for the Grizzlies. They're doing a really good job in fighting for that ball, just can't get it into their offensive end. Ball pushed across. Grizzlies still find themselves down here by 2, 7-5 with 4:45 left here in the third quarter. Good stick there by Ella Coletti.
No, it has to come from the official. I can't blow a horn for a timeout.
So the coach came to the top of the box here looking for the timeout. New situation for the booth. Usually the timeout has to come from the official and the head coach on the field. And we're going to step away for 1 minute. All right, welcome back, everybody. We got through a mechanical issue here, so conferred with the referee that if they need a timeout here in the bench and they're not able to hear, then we need to be able to blow the horn for the coach. You learn something new every day with all these games. So, all right, so Hanover used their timeout. And back in play, 4:39 with Bears up by 2. Good ball control here. Coach usually coming out of timeout, draws up a good play. See how the Bears execute. Good job by the Bears looking at behind, being able to feed. Good patience here by the Grizzlies, talking through their slides. Okay, that was looked like a illegal screen call, and then a shot after the whistle. A couple things going here. So turnover by the Bears, looked like an illegal screen, and Grizzly ball. Theosusi looks up, finds Ella Coletti. Ella Coletti over to Lily Connor. See if the Grizzlies can get ahead of this. Lily Connor trying to go to goal. Good push, way to test that middle there, and good collapse in D by the Bears. Good run there by Lily Connor, taking that chance to be able to see if she had an opening. Grizzlies with 3:22 left here in the third quarter. I'm sure they're going to settle in, try to run some offense. Trinity Lund, see if she can test that corner. Turns the shot. Save. Sydney Lavoie. And good drive there by Trinity Lund. She had an open lane, just missed that opportunity. Sydney Lavoie trying to get that rebound. And looks like they call a hold call. And gives that back to the Bears. Nice job, Ella Coletti. Picks that off. Oh, inadvertent collision there by White. Ella Coletti, nice job with the cause turnover. Ball's down on the field again. Paige Winters with that ground ball. Nice job keeping the ground, keeping this here. Trinity Lund looks up. Trinity Lund finds some space. See if she can shoot. And takes a shot again right to the goalie there, Rainey Fisher with the save. And ball pushed up to number 9, Sally Gaughan. Two minutes left here in the third quarter. Bears pushing into their offensive zone. Trying to settle in, see what they can do for offense here. Ball pushed over to number 7. That's Iris Chestnut. Pressure defense here out by Emma Bird. Another one of our lovely seniors. Ball pushed across inside. Almost cut down. And we have a 8-meter here opportunity. Look like either a push or a sphere call. That will put number 8, Maeve Bradley, on the line. See how Hanover responds. Good angle here. A lot of net to shoot at. Probably going straight to cage. Had an early entry there by White. So that'll be redone again. So early entry, just that means the player moved prior to the whistle and entering that 8-meter zone. This time she's going to change it up and go in. Nice save, Amy Martinez. Way to stand tall in there. Hanover with the ball again. Back there and seeing if they can push it to the front and get an open shot. 38 seconds left. They're going to push the cage. Ball back through X to number 1. That's Joya Collins. 27 seconds left to see how the defense holds here. Push inside. Good no-look pass. That's still a pass. Oh, nice save there by Casey Wilkinson. Way to keep that possession. Gives them another 17 seconds to try to go at that. Great hustle play. And looks like we have a 3-second call here. It's going to make an 8-meter shot here with 8 seconds left. Amy Martinez dialing in. Sorry for those at home, I have headphones on, so it's really hard to hear the official. Nice long whistle. Oh, she had an open player on that backside. Smart IQ play. Better to get that ball over to her and see if she can be able to get that. And that's the end of the quarter, where we find your Goffstown Grizzlies down 7-5. And welcome back to fourth quarter action here, where we find the Grizzlies down 7-5 to the Hanover Bears. Bears with another draw control, gain an extra possession after possession here during this game, and it's paid off for them. Grizzlies are getting some good opportunities and getting to the cages and shots, just hasn't been able to really put one by the goalkeeper. Again, they're generating some good shots. Good run here. Official called that through the sphere. And that puts on the 8-meter, draw straight in, and goal. 8-meter goal there for Cassidy Lohman. Right out of the gate, first minute here in the fourth quarter, puts the Bears over the Grizzlies 8-5. Grizzlies, if they're able to figure out the draw circle here, can see if they can gain some extra possessions here. Right now for Hanover, it's make it take it Lacrosse right now, seeing if they can add to this lead. Grizzlies seeing if they can chip away at it and bring it back to an even game. Sidney Lavoie now stepping into the draw circle. A little change up here for the Grizzlies. Ball squirted out. And hustled down there by Claire Higgins. Ball pushed up. Hanover with a successful clear. And looking to get into their offensive set here again. So for those who have been watching, a familiar set here, looking for that cutter inside. Just missed the connection. And the Bears able to pick that up off the turf, retaining possession. Number 8, Maeve Bradley, looking to see if she can drive the lane. Looks down low. Ball through X. Good patience, good cutting action here for the Bears. And nice job there by Kenna Fisher, putting a line of pressure on the ball. Look inside, goal. Number 1 to number 8 there, that's Joya Collins. Over to Maeve Bradley. Back to front pass there on the cut. Puts the Bears up 9-5. Grizzlies find themselves down by 4 here in the fourth quarter. They need to gain some possessions. Timeout here called by the Grizzlies. All right, we're a 2-minute timeout here. We are going to step away for just a moment. We will be right back. All right, for you, those of you at home, welcome back to fourth quarter action here with 9:55 left in the fourth quarter, where the Hanover Bears are leading your Goffstown Grizzlies here on senior night, 9-5. Mia Brissett back into the draw circle here. with number 13, Cassidy Lohman. Ball squirted out. And ball picked up there by number 8, Maeve Bradley. Again, the Bears doing a great job here on the draw circle, just being able to get possessions and extra offensive looks. Grizzlies are going to have to pressure out here, try to create some turnovers. At this point for the Bears, they're going to look to just try to kill some clock. 4-goal lead, they're going to pass the ball around the perimeter and ensure that everybody gets some clean touches, and if they have a clean lane, then they're going. Nice grab and handle there by Cassidy Lohman. Picks it up off her shoelaces, spins around, finds that top corner. Unbelievable individual effort there. Cassidy Lohman on that shot there in goal. That now puts the Bears up by 5 over your Goffstown Grizzlies. Again, kind of going back to, may sound like a skipping record here, but it comes down to possessions right now. So Grizzlies got to get the ball off the turf, reduce the turnovers, get some draw control here, so that way they can get the ball into their offensive end. 9:21 left here in the fourth quarter. And ball squirted up there. Cassidy Lohman again able to just stab that out of the air. Midfielders are behind. That gives a little odd man set here for the Bears. Will they take advantage? They had a free cutter there right through the middle. But looking to settle. Their goal right now is to keep the lead and kill some clock. Walk out of here with a win. Pressure defense going to be coming from the Grizzlies. High risk, high reward. Right, you come out to pressure. Sometimes you have to go farther for your slides to get back to any of your passes. Ella Coletti, a little bit of pressure. Nice job there by the Grizzlies. They got it on the turf. Got it on the turf again. And Yami Martinez with the ground ball. Nice job. Yami Martinez out to Ella Coletti. Ella Coletti having a heck of a season here on all aspects. Great two-way midi. Ground balls, goals, assists. Jenna Shannon looking to see if she can clear. Draws a triple team. Back to Thea Susi, seeing if they can change fields. Thea Susi looks up. A little too much mustard on that. Overthrow to Lily Connor. Turnover for the Grizzlies. And ball out of bounds. And horizontal stick there. Stick contact. And we'll reset, and the Bears have the ball. Bringing it in from out of bounds. Ball pushed to the opposite side. Nice job by the Bears, changing sides of the field, being able to clear the ball. Good pressure defense here by the Grizzlies. Try to keep them trapped at the 30. And the Bears now moving the ball into their zone. Number 8, Mae Bradley, seeing if she can. Nice little head fake there. Try to be able to get to that right side, that strong side for her. Cassidy Lohman. Good roll dodge. Tried to get her hands free. See if she can catch a good stick there by Mia Brissett. Mia Brissett caused turnover and a ground ball. Ball up to Trinity Lund. Trinity Lund down the side. Seeing if she can push this lane. Trinity Lund looking across. Keeps possession. Finds Layla Connor. Good job by the Grizzlies here. Good job, Mia Brissett. Good cause turnover. Got to get on the board here. Paige Winters, senior. Good first quarter, was feeling it. She has 3 points already on the game. Quick call there. Looked inside, Sydney Lavoie. Shot, goal! Paige Winters to Sydney Lavoie. Nice job. Paige Winters' first point there. Sydney Lavoie with her second goal of the game. And we're hoping here, we are on a watch here for Sydney Lavoie.
Goffstown goal scored by number 0, Sydney Lavoie.
That is
And with that goal, that will be Sydney Lavoie's 100th career
Nice job by Sydney Lavoie. Scores her 100th career point. Congratulations to Sydney Lavoie. So excited for her. Lucky enough to be able to watch her play for a very, very long time. Congratulations to you, Sydney Lavoie. Ball popped out. And draw control to Ella Coletti. And ball picked up there by Paige Winters. Ball over to Trinity Lunn. And Sydney Lavoie with the ball. 5:54 here. Shot and backed up by the Grizzlies. And Mia Brissett with the ball. Draws player out one-on-one. See if she can take some space. Catches some head contact. There's a delay there. So delayed call by one official. The other official felt it was enough to be able to stop the play. We're going to have an 8-meter shot here for the Grizzlies. So again, Mia Brissett draws the 8-meter. See if the senior can get on the board here. Mia Brissett drives the goal, dodges down. Nice, drops it right by. Gets the Grizzlies within 3. A little bit of a run here for the Grizzlies. Nice job by the Grizzlies. Climb back in this. Now it's make it, take it. Hey, every time you can get back to the draw circle, it's your opportunity to get a possession again and keep drawing it closer. So where the Grizzlies have struggled here a little bit today, this is their opportunity to try to climb back in. That screaming in the background is our lovely middle schoolers from Mountain View Middle School that are downstairs cheering on some of them their big sisters, some of them just their favorite players that they have here growing up in Goffstown. So we thank the Mountain View Middle School team for joining us here on senior night. It's nice to hear that rambunctiousness downstairs. Let's see if they can get these Grizzlies back into this game. So Grizzlies are going to have to push out and do some pressure defense here. Hanover's at 4-minute mark here. They're going to try to play keep away because they know if they get back to the draw circle, that gives the Grizzlies a chance to get the ball again. So their goal right now is just literally playing keep away. Number 2, Casey Wilkinson. White with a trap and just a little too much body contact there. Ball into the hands of Cass. Ball forced inside. Hanover again, even though they're trying to kill clock, they're not going to sit on their laurels. If they see a lane, they're going to go. Good check there by Gabby Millis. Caused turnover. Gets that back for the Grizzlies. Ball pushed up. Just a little bit of an overthrow there to Sydney Lavoie. Opportunity there for the Grizzlies. Unfortunately got thrown out. And right there, Sally Gone with the clear. Nice job, great speed. Seen really good speed out of a lot of the Hanover players here today. Ella Coletti pushing. Gabby Millis outside there. Another senior for us here at Goffstown. Hanover is going to look to feed that middle. Good catch inside there. A lot of heart here being shown by Ella Coletti. If I had a pedometer on here, I bet you she's put in at least 5 miles today. Jenna Shannon trying to chase down the ball here, see if we can get some pressure. Hanover trying to play keep away again. Their whole goal right now is just to kill clock. So in the high school game, there is no shot clock. You see in the college game, there is a shot clock for one of the reasons they took stalling out of the game. where in high school, where most schools don't have the opportunity to have a shot clock. And Goffstown was offside there. Looks like just a miscount because they were trying to double the ball. And 2:12 left. Good look inside. Overthrow. Does that get it out of bounds? And possession goes to White. 2 minutes left here in the game. White's got to move the ball up the field. Stop the clock. And with 2:04 left. And timeout called. All right, looks like the White's going to hold possession here. They got 2:04. They're going to have to get the ball down the field here really quickly. Try to cash in as fast as they can. Again, a lot of heart to these midfielders that are out here today. They have been up and down the field. Again, you put a pedometer on some of these girls. I guarantee you there's 5-6 miles that have been run in this game. It's a high endurance, high intensity kind of moment for them right now. Again, White wants to be able to win this for their seniors. All right, 2:04. Let's see how the Grizzlies respond here coming out of the timeout. Got an entire field to get the ball down here. All right, for all of you guys that went out for your bathroom break, grab some extra popcorn here for the last 2 minutes of the game here. Let's hope it's a thrill ride for you. See how the Grizzlies respond. Again, just kind of thinking of some implications on this game. Without seeing some other standings here, I do believe if the Hanover Bears win, they move up to the 5 seed, or potentially the 5 seed. Which would mean they would travel to the 4 seed, which I believe Oyster River has locked in at this time. The Grizzlies, I do believe their position will not change. They will stay in 3rd place, having a home playoff game for whether they win or lose today. But the loss does determine whether or not who they play. And that potentially is either Kennett or Merrimack. Mia Brissett, senior moment here, bringing that nice job getting that down the field. Basically a 100-yard run as she touches that end zone. Mia Brissett going to cage. Coast to coast, goal deserved for that senior. That is a 100-yard goal. Might as well be a kickoff return in a football game. Nice job. Unbelievable individual effort there. How do you not cheer for something like that? That was amazing. Nice job. Great heart play.
Goffstown goal scored by number 4, Mia Brissett.
And as her reward, she gets to go out and do the draw control. Mia Brissett, great job, great senior. See if she can pull this off here. Gets the win. Get the win for the Grizzlies. Get the ball back. And Maeve Bradley again. I believe she's probably close to double-digit draw controls herself today. All right, 1:36 here. The Grizzlies need the ball back. Ball's out. Jamie Martinez on the ground ball. She needs some help. Mia Brissett. See if she can do it again. Known for her soccer skills here. I guarantee you she's able to run that 100 yards again. Flipped it over to Lily Connor, just mishandled there. Bears able to pick it back up. Big drama moment there. Can that get out? Is that going to stay in? Is that going to stay in? And that's out. All right, Grizzly ball. They got a minute here. They got to push the ball. Ball moves faster than the girl. Ball up to Paige Winters. Got to find an open girl. No stopping. Got to go to Cage. Alexander Sphere. Just keep going to Cage. Shot. Goal. Paige Winters on the run. Grizzlies within 1. They need the draw control here. Make it take it. All you have seen here is some action by the seniors. Gabby Millis, Emma Bird with a ground ball here in the fourth quarter. They gained a possession. Gabby Millis with a caused turnover and a ground ball gaining possession. Mia Brissett with a 100-yard individual effort, and then Paige Winters on that successful clear, dropping that shot between the wickets, getting this to a 1-goal game with 44 seconds left. An extremely important draw control here. Grizzlies looking to see if they can fight and get possession here. See if they make some adjustments here on the draw circle. Because again, it's been Cassidy Lohman who's had pretty decent control of this the whole time. All right, very exciting last few minutes here in the game. Jamie Martinez makes some mention of her here, so not saves, but ground balls that gain possession. She had 2 ground balls here in the fourth quarter that helped retain possession for the Goffstown Grizzlies. Again, you get the ball off the deck. It's pretty important for being able to have some possession time. All right, Hanover coming out of their timeout here, pretty intense. Coach making sure that she's on top of her players and how important this draw control is. Marissa on top of Coach, on top of her white players, making sure they understand how important this draw control is. You're probably going to see players sprinting from the 30-yard line once possession's called to just trap whoever has that ball. And it's going to flip it behind. Ball's pushed out. Mia Brissett. Empty call. 36 seconds. They got to get the ball down the field. Good stick check there. Great hustle there by Mia Brissett. She had the draw control. Nice job by the Bears, waiting for her to just pick it up and wait on that last-minute check. Number 1 there, trying to run out the clock. Joya Collins. Big drama here right at the end. 10 seconds left. Hanover going to hold on to the ball here unless a miracle happens for the Grizzlies. What a great heartfelt game on both sides. Great job. Great job by both teams here. Disappointing for the Grizzlies here. They obviously wanted to come away with a win here on senior night. Grizzlies find themselves, unfortunately, on the losing end of a 9-10 score. Doing the losing score there for a friend at home. They hate when I do the losing score first. Okay. But you know what? Your Grizzlies should be first. All right, so again, we are going to end the evening here. Thank you for all that are attending and joining in on the senior festivities. We do appreciate all of our seniors. Mia Brissett, Gabby Millis, Paige Winters, and Emma Bird. We wish you all the best of luck and congratulations. But here's the best part. We have a playoff game for your Goffstown Grizzlies, even with the loss today. So we're looking forward to being able to see you guys out for our playoff series. All right, thank you guys. Have a great night, and we will see you again soon. Have a great evening.